Hey, how's everyone doing today? Oh, there we go, the UI finally loaded in. Hey guys, so, little change to the title. Originally, it said short stream today featuring Tadashi, Lena, Vera, right? But Tadashi and Lena needed to head off because Lena's flight is tomorrow morning at 7. So it's like, oh, well, actually we need to go back and like pack up and then like get a few Z's before we gotta go. So so today it's just Vera, who is currently taking his damn sweet time. Vera! He'll be up here in a sec. But yeah. No, I had friends over. It was a good get together. Get your ass in here. Hang on. Alright guys, so please welcome our guest today. Sit.
Hi.
I promise he's usually this awkward.
Wow, so this is what it's like to be a top Twitch streamer. Amazing.
Yes, scoot over that. Actually,
Nice
I'm gonna be
close.
on the left side so I can manage the UI. Okay. That's what he looks like. Yeah, this is Veraciel. So, welcome our guest today. Originally, hey Rave. So yeah, originally we were gonna have 2 other people appear. It was Tadashi and Lena. And basically the 4 of us were having dinner at my place. Yeah, they finally got to try my mom's legendary cooking. All around,
Primo.
all around like great reviews. But yeah, so Rave, you should have seen what he looked like yesterday. This dude had like the most like fancy shirt with like this like nice collar that was like, ooh, yeah. So, dude, he looked fresh. But yeah, actually he still looks fresh.
Always.
Yeah, always.
Except when I'm at home. Then it's just a t-shirt and basketball shorts. Don't play basketball. Bleh. Don't play any sports, but very comfy.
I mean, t-shirt, athletic pants. So, yeah. But yeah, let's see. You expected a lanky, socially awkward-looking dude, and I pulled out a Chad. So we actually went to like this weekend. We hung out like every day, right? And then basically the 4 of us and some like other people that came and went, but we hung out every day. So we're gonna go over some of the stuff that we did, and yeah, he is gonna be explaining his side of it. But one thing that always was consistent is that whenever we would meet or like say like I'll see you off, we have the best apps. You hear that shit? You hear that? Oh my god, dude. We have the best apps on the entire internet, okay? So, yeah. You know what you say about people with great apps? You're like automatically best friends. So, this guy's like my new best friend. But yeah, so anyways, let me see, what did Rave say? Damn, yeah. Damn, dude. So, anyways, we had a lot of adventures, but, well, actually, do you want to start off with, like, your account of, like, what happened? Cool moments?
Yeah, so it started off with typical LA traffic. Spending over an hour just to get out of LA proper. Or, well, okay, that's an exaggeration. Almost an hour getting out. But at least Google took me to some kind of seedy back streets, but they had character. It's nice to have like when you have like the really nice business areas or just the
Here, let me move this out of the way so you can scoot up a bit.
really nice forward-facing areas of LA. But I personally just find like the more lived-in, worn places to have a lot more character.
Give me 1 second. I think the camera settings are still on my picture settings. I was taking photos earlier. Yeah, they're still on picture. That's why it looks so weird to me.
Greetings, chat. I'm the streamer now.
See here. All right, you lead. What's up?
I have no idea what I'm doing. But yeah, so going through some back streets in LA just to get out, and then trying to get down to Santa Ana area to do some round one bowling. Didn't happen for me, but it happened for these two.
3 plus like, I think there were 3 others. Yeah. So basically what happened was that we had, what should I say? Used to call LA traffic the parking lot. It's not an exaggeration. So what happened was that we were like, hey, around 3 o'clock, let's meet up at this one place. And then we did meet up at the place. A bit late, the story behind that, but I won't get into that. So essentially around like 3:40, everyone got to round 1. We were like playing games for a while, and then the plan was that we wanted to do karaoke place opens at 7, so we would go and get food before then. So at 6 o'clock we wanted to already be eating, so around like 5 something we were like, let's like start heading out. So Vera over here, basically he starts heading out at I think 3:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3:30, and then at like 5:15, we were like, oh, we're headed to this place. He's like, I just got here. And we're like, oh, damn. So everyone else had gone, but Lena and I basically were just like waiting behind to like meet up with him before the 3 of us headed over. So that's what happened there. And then we headed over to the plaza where we were doing karaoke, had some food. It was this like Japanese fried rice place. Not necessarily fried rice, it's like personal teppanyaki, if you know. Ooh, Mike, thanks for the sub.
Appreciate you, Mike.
Actually, I think I do want to be on that because it's hard for me to see from with
Oh man, the audacity of this man. I'm a guest in his house and he's kicking me out and telling me what to do, ordering me around. Like I'm just some common thug picked off the street.
For context, I have chat like right here. And if I'm over there, it's like harder for me to see. I have it at the right distance from me where it's like, and the font size is right where it's like, if I'm seated here, I can just see. But if I'm over there, I'm like, what is that shit? My eyesight isn't that good anymore. The years of software engineering have really hurt.
I mean, we always joke about how you never keep up with chat, how you're just always ignoring it, but come on. How do you read that?
Yeah.
I can't.
Does this pet speak for you?
This is comfortable to read. Chat from here.
Yeah. That's kind of where I sit though, right? Normally when I'm seated, I'm like right around here. So I can actually read, but if I'm like here, it's like, okay, you gotta strain a little bit. Yeah.
It's like the eye doctor, like this bottom line. It's like, can you read that? Like, no.
Number 1 or number 2? Number 1 or number 2?
Can't see ship, Captain.
Let me see. So, hey Techno, let's catch up on chat real quick. What do you mean, how dare Tave? What are you talking about? Let's see, does this pet speak for you? Which pet? This one? I can't even do. And then, no, but if I'm like far away, it's basically...
Chat, it was nice meeting you. I'm gonna head out now.
Just sit your ass down. So, fix my chat. Oh man. No, but like it's basically like if you have on your monitor 10 to 12 point font, right? But at like more than an arm's distance, right? If I'm seated here, which is a little closer than I normally sit, which is over here, right here, this is an arm's distance, but like here is where I would be like actually touching the screen. So I'm seated a little bit further away from that, right? From like here, this is an arm's distance. So it is small, but I think overall I can still read it pretty comfortably. And yeah, overall I'm able to read everything, but that's annoying. I got used to it. I need that to illuminate my face because without that, this is what it looks like. Then, by the way, guys, I'm about to demonstrate the importance of lighting. This is what I look like if I'm just streaming with just the camera, right? Looks like crap, right? It's like, oh, you don't really want to watch Yeah, that's even more annoying, dude. There's like just a point light flashing me in the face. So, yeah. Hang on, I got this. Mine's a lot less bright because I only use this at like midnight. So.
It's no longer the spooky month, so this doesn't work as well.
Yeah. Oh, should have been
I look like an old man.
Yeah, you are old. So, anyways, importance of lighting, guys.
Scuffed. What? I'm just.
So, let's see. They ask how you are. Yeah, basically. Actually, I'm gonna play some sound so that like normally I have headphones in so I can hear like the sound effects, but I don't know if it gets picked up in the mic. If you guys actually hear it in a mic and then it's like causing feedback, or something sounds echoey, let me know. But it should be okay. Yeah, as long as I keep it quiet. Oh, Aquatique. Read this. Give me 1 second then before I redeem that one. You started some full stack dev because you realized that machining is a nightmare. Ooh, okay. So full stack, I'm assuming software. Right now is probably the worst time in history to get into software. It's still a great career path, but it's very hard to get started. Yeah. I think you might have your work cut out for you. So good luck. Let me know how that goes. I'll be like if you need help or anything, let me know. But at the end of the day, as of like 3 years ago, the software market got like shafted so hard. Basically, what happened was Musk proved that Twitter still functions with like 10 to 20% of its workforce. And then every other company's like, do we actually need these engineers? So they just started laying off. And then all the people in senior positions started filling the junior positions. Junior positions are usually filled by new grads. New grads can't get it. Now we have like no people getting experience. And then unless you were already like at the top echelon, you get laid off and then you work at like a lower echelon. I've looked at like the salary ranges. Like an engineer who's previously making like 400, getting offers for like multiple offers for 400K now can probably feel very lucky to get one offer for 300. So it's very, very bad relative to a few years ago. And given inflation cutting into like the pay by about 25% these last few years, yeah, software is getting wrecked. So that's my job prospects anyways. So anyways, let me see. Even Vera looks Asian. I believe you are 100% not Asian.
Well, I mean, sure, that's what my 23andMe says, but I mean, you can't really trust science. I mean, come on. I mean, everyone, I mean, even like vaccines like aren't really proven, you know. It's more like just like theory. Okay, I might have to rethink having him here in the future. But actually, Aquatique did a redeem. How about you want to read that? What am I looking at?
Oh, the redeem. Read this.
I much prefer how chat looks on my computer at home.
Yeah, we've got it 3 times though. We got it 3 times over here.
You really need to get one of those large vertical monitors and then set it up so it's just chat by itself.
Oh, like the font size is too small right now?
Everything is too damn small. Anyway.
I do have my computer set up with like small font generally because I prefer having more information. So, but...
You're going to have some thick Coke bottle glasses when you, in about 10 years' time, just straining to see all this. Anyway.
Yeah.
So the redeem. Now is the time to choose. Die and be free of pain, or live and fight your sorrows. Now is the time to shape your story. Your fate is in your hand.
Dude, where'd that come from?
From chat.
Wait a second, you should do like some kind of voice acting with that. Oh wow, that is straight out of like some like anime narration. Now is the time to choose, or whatever he said. Yeah, I can only do like the bland narration, the ones that are like voiceovers, not so much like the character, because I don't really know how to do characters.
Neither do I.
Yeah, if I did that line, I'd do something like in my style. So I would do something like this. Now is the time to choose. Die and be free of pain, or live and fight your sorrows. Now is the time to shape your story. Your fate is in your hands. Right? I would do something like that where it's like, I'm just like speaking to you, right? I can't really do the character like, oh, now isn't. So that's why if I did a bit of like narration stuff before, but it's always been just like you're reading something. So if I say like, I don't know, what's something I can read off? Narration line examples. Oh. Okay, so like narrative text, right? From Gemini, because Google uses Gemini. So, early one morning, Sarah decided to go for a jog in the park. As she jogged, the sun began to rise, casting a golden glow over the trees. Later that day, she met her friends for lunch and shared her morning adventure with them. Fairy tale will be like, the prince journeyed on, spending days traveling and his nights in little wayside inns, till one day he found himself in the heart of the Adamant Mountains, or something like that, right? But that's the way I usually like approach it. Obviously, like better because I would like know what the line says before I actually read it. I'd be like, okay, this is how I'm gonna say the line, instead of like 2/3 of the way in, I'm like, wait a second. That's not how I should be reading this line. I'm just like, I'm pausing in the wrong spots. So,
They're calling you.
give me 1 second. Let me double check something. So, let me see. Vera, you're in violation of Articles of the Federation under direct power and influence of the Federal People's Constitutional Republic Obedient Alliance. This guy is a mod. He can do whatever he wants. So...
Also, the corporal punishment of 10 lashes at the public square. I, as a mod, can choose to ignore that. However, I will graciously accept that punishment at the hands of Lena, and she will spank me 10 times upon each buttock, firmly and hard, in order to properly instill discipline.
What the actual fuck am I listening to, dude?
Well, she's driving home, and I doubt she's watching the stream, so I have to make up for her absence.
Jesus Christ.
Because it's what she would have wanted.
So, as you guys remember, Vera from Veraciel from like chat, yeah, he's the same in person.
Hey.
Except like he says the one-liners even more often. So yeah.
So if you want to input the Wi-Fi code, I can start chatting too.
It is the password is a bunch of random characters, and I let me see if I remember.
Very special Asian level password.
No, it's just the default password. It's random characters. Let me see if I remember. It's.
Or I can just
Actually, wait. I got it.
type in chat myself.
No, hang on. I can actually just look it up on my phone. I used to remember it, but then I haven't looked at this in a very long time. Wi-Fi settings.
By the way, he slapped my hand away from his mouse, so I can't touch his setup. Very territorial.
Okay. Yeah, once I get the first, like, 2, I basically remember the rest. I just forget how it starts. Okay, so I think I typed it correctly. You're good.
Thank you very much, kind sir.
All right, let's see. So, oh my god, I'm so behind in chat. You can't do this machining for the next 30 years. Yeah, machining is like work. It's a lot of physical stuff. Software is good if you want flexibility, but right now I think flexibility is all you're getting because, like, how should I say this? I've never met someone who jumps into software and is like really successful unless like from like a different field, unless they did like math, stats, or physics, right? And then it's otherwise it's like it takes more work. You have to do more things to try to dive into it. It's not like just one-to-one transferable except from these three, right? Stats specifically would be more data science. Physics and math can be doing like, math would be also data science. Physics can be doing like either, because the way you think about physics is very similar to the way you think about problems in computer science. But in order to do all that, like it takes a lot of work, and it's basically just another thing that you can choose to do with your life. It takes like, it's not something that's gonna be probably what it was in like 2017, 2018, where it's free, right? You just go, you can do whatever kind of boot camp, and then you just become a front-end engineer because they just teach you how to do the front end. There's very little thinking, relatively speaking, for front-end things. And I guess I should explain front-end, back-end for people who aren't in software. So front-end is if you go to a website, everything you see, all the buttons you press, where they are, what colors they are, when you click them, like what kind of information is sent to the website itself, that's the front end, right? Everything that you can interact with on your side. The back end is everything that happens after you send the request to the website. This you can't see. So basically you send it to them, the website servers do something with that, and then return information back to the front end, which basically shows you whatever the back end told the front end to show you. So front end is basically all it does is provide the interface for you to interact with something, and that something does stuff on the back end. Now the back end is all the logic, all the like data storage, everything that like matters in terms of correctness is on the back end. Everything on the front end is, does this look correct? So it's a lot easier to get into front end, and it used to be that you take a boot camp, you do 6 months, and then afterwards you get a job, right? Now you can't do that. It's not free anymore. You basically like, it becomes similar to everything else. So it's no longer you don't like, you want to like make money and do easy stuff, go to a boot camp, become a front-end engineer. Like that just doesn't work anymore. That stopped, I think, around 2018, I think. 2020 was when it was just like, nope. Yeah. But anyways, let me see. I'm behind on chat again. Happy Sunday, Aqua. Oh wow, we are like 10 minutes behind. But that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Yeah, we have AMA. Ooh, Mike has an AMA. Let's read it in a second. Octave audiobook when? I don't think I'll be releasing an audiobook.
And deprive the world of your sweet, dulcet tones.
I'm gonna make an AI that reads the books using my voice. And then if anyone of you guys steal that, I'm going to like... Is that a DMC? I don't know what that is actually, if it's DMC. To copyright strike, I'm gonna like... No, because that's my my voice. Yeah. But if you want my voice to read you something, just go onto any AI website and just have it generate. Yeah, but if you do something that is like against Twitch TOS kind of thing, I'm gonna find you, and I'm a Liam Neeson, yeah, Liam Neeson you.
And then there's Leslie Nielsen, who has passed away, who's the comedic actor. I sometimes get those confused.
Yeah, Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson is the one who, I don't know who you are, but I will find you, and I will kill you.
Dude, what? How do you do that growl though? Wait. Today we have one goal and one goal only. You show me how you do that growl, because wow.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it's kind of like when as a kid I could pop out my platysma, and then some of my friends are like, how do you do that? Like,
Okay, what's a platysma? That's... Oh, this.
yeah, just like the sheathing, like it's a very thin piece of muscle that's around your neck, so I don't know, let's see. Can you... Nah.
No, they can see it. Let me just... Like, I can zoom in. No, I can, like, straight hardcore zoom, so if you see the side of his neck... Yeah, and then just... Yeah. That's crazy. Holy... Yeah, okay. I think we... let's not traumatize Chad.
Sorry, guys. But so it's kind of like that. It's just, I found out how to do that, and it's like, oh, this is just normal. So it's one of those things where it's like, until someone points it out, it's like, wait, you can't do that? But I thought it's pretty simple, straightforward, man. Yeah. But
most male voice actors with deeper voices. So I have a baritone bass range, so I am on the deeper side. You have a very similar bottom range, so somewhere similar also, like I think baritone bass. But he also adds growl. Growl adds bass undertones, which make it sound even deeper. I can't do that.
yeah, I don't know when exactly. If you want a little bit context, not important, but when I started really paying attention to like voice acting was a GameCube game by the name of Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. Don't know if any of you have heard of it, much less played it, but I really enjoyed the voice, and that's when I first like started to realize, like, hey, games can have really cool stories, and voice acting is really important. Like, it really is immersive and gets you drawn into the game. And I don't remember like the one particular voice actor, but he was the guy who played the character of Pius Augustus, who is like a Roman centurion who comes in contact with an artifact of some eldritch being, and it turns him into an undead lich. So he then gains the power to transform or project like glamours pretending to be other people. So in part of the game is that he's sometimes like actual historical figures, but they would keep the same voice actor and he would just alter his voice. So I just found that really interesting. Like, I know that's him, but he's altering the voice to make it completely different. Kind of like if any of you have seen the Penguin miniseries, Colin Farrell, or well, the movie too, but you don't recognize that as Colin Farrell because of all the prosthetics and the voice. It doesn't sound like him. So it's not like when you watch a Brad Pitt movie or Leonardo DiCaprio, you're not watching a character, you're watching a famous actor playing a character. But when, especially with voice acting, you don't see the person behind the voice. So it just helps, it's more immersive, it's that character, it's not a person, or it's not like a celebrity. So that's what got me interested, or at least I find very interesting, just when you have like a voice actor who is a master of their craft, and you can see them at work, and or see what they do in like movies, TVs, video games. So, but
Just a talent.
David Hayter from Metal Gear Solid, I really liked his voice. So especially like the one, and this is what I was thinking of just after my long-winded little conversation or monologue, but the one like line of dialogue from the first game that he kind of cringes about. It's like, Otacon, do you believe that love can bloom on a battlefield? So when I played like Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes,
I'm getting freaking goosebumps, dude.
I just really loved that voice. So like I just started imitating it at home. It's like, this is cool. This is awesome.
Autobots. I can't do the growl.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
So that's what started this whole thing, and I went on a tangent. Sorry about that, Chad. But yeah, the growl. I don't know. I just kind of like listened by ear and then just tried to imitate it as best as I could, because it's like you go like lower. It also helps to have a lower register in your voice.
let me put a pin in that real quick because I'm realizing chat's like past the scrolling point right now. So I'm gonna catch up real quick and then we'll come right back to that. Let me see. So Orin from FF10. Ah.
You didn't recognize that? And you call yourself a fan of Final Fantasy X.
See,
How dare you, good
I
sir.
play it in
How
the Japanese
dare you.
dub, so I don't recognize that line. But now that you mention it, I do remember reading that line.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
I'm like, I play it in Japanese, so. But yeah, now's the time to choose. Yep, this is Unalesca. It's him when it's revealed that he is dead. And spoiler alert for a game that came out in 2000. Spoiler alert.
I know that spoiler.
Yeah, but that's Orin. Let's see. Neither do I, says the man that whipped out the best VA I've heard all day. Exactly. Exactly. Oh my gosh.
Oh, stop it. You're so sweet.
Oh my god. I feel like I might. Normally this works really well because if I'm close, it's like it focuses on me and the background goes blurry, but now it just makes you blurry. Yeah.
Easy way of fixing it.
That's so creepy, dude.
Hi guys. I'm part of the stream too. I'm just happy to be here.
I feel like he needs his own channel because like he's a character. When he drops a D&D campaign, yeah. Let me see. I mean, hey, they're requesting more Vera streams. If you want to drop by sometime more, the only thing is like he's like an hour away when there's little traffic, which actually like around when I stream, there's like almost no traffic usually. So in theory, if you were willing to make it out here every now and then, totally welcome. Okay, just offers gonna be there. But let's see.
Well,
So the question is, Vera, would you rather be slapped by Lena or me?
Well, I did answer in chat, and I'm sorry to say, but Lena, 100%, all the way, no question about it.
There you go, Mike. Oh, he actually said in chat, yeah. Okay, and then you heard Signal's Intel guy do pretty well in software. Do you think there's a reason? You heard Signal's Intel guys. I'm gonna need a signal analysis, guys. Signal analysis. Signal analysis is EE. It's a field within EE, or at least that's what I'm most familiar with. I don't know if it's used elsewhere, but signal analysis does pretty well. One thing with that is that I personally studied electrical engineering and computer sciences, so they are somewhat tied. I did a major that was both, right? So signal analysis is a part of electrical engineering, but I focused primarily on computer science. So I ended up working in computer science. I think the thing is like, in order to do signal analysis, it's a lot of math, and it's similar to rudimentary theoretical physics, in the sense that like the way you go about decomposing signals is somewhat similar to the math. Like if you ask a person who does the math, they're like, no, this is wrong. But if you're like looking at it from like 1,000 meters away from a different perspective, it's similar to the type of math that you do if you're doing like physics. So it's like it is somewhat tied to all of these. So that might be why signal analysis within EE does pretty well for this. Before you forget, when is Bioshock set? At the moment, Bioshock is not scheduled. I'm gonna be doing a 100% run of Wukong, and once I'm done with the untilt your head, sir. Once I'm done. Okay, we're gonna crop him right out of here. Okay, so as soon as I'm done with, he just goes back into frame. So as soon as I am done with the 100% run of Wukong, I think I'm gonna go finish up the run that I've left this for like 6 months now of Tomb Raider, right? The third one. So Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I have, I started like early in the year, the first half of the year. So I just haven't touched it. So I'm gonna finish that, and then I'll decide what to do afterwards. But at the moment, that's the plan. Right? I need to do those two things.
Yeah, I really like the first reboot of the Tomb Raider. And this is coming from someone who hasn't played the game, so don't at me, bro. But as a game, I like the first reboot. It's kind of like Casino Royale for James Bond. Rise of the Tomb Raider, it was all right. And then, like, the third one, like, well, I mean, I started the first two. I might as well just finish the trilogy. So I did. It was a game. Yeah, solid.
Yeah, I'd say like I said I would 100% off stream for the reason that I don't think the game is gonna be that great if I'm trying to 100% on stream. It's not that good, but also it's good enough that like I think I want to go through the campaign at least with everyone. Everyone's saying that you're from a little bit ago, but saying your voice acting is great. The gravel, I can't do the gravel, right? If I'm trying to growl, it goes like ooh, right? I can't do the growl like the ooh, but I can't make it sound normal when I talk.
Yeah, it's like an obese ghost.
Yeah, it's like oh my god, it sounds like I'm Batman. I am the knight, or whatever. So it sounds really stupid.
Hey Batman, you never get us all caught. I caught a low punny. Batman. No, Joker. Don't do it. It's an animal, Joker.
He can do character acting really well. That's the thing. I can't do that. The way that I usually do it, like when I try to like voice act, it's not the same as a lot of people I think in the gaming community, where it's gonna be more, and anime community, where it's like more character voices. I do more voice acting as in like I would emote a voice, right? So I can do things that makes it like a little more emoted. And it sounds like there's something, like, it sounds like I have a certain direction I'm going with it, but it doesn't sound like I'm somebody else when I say those things, right? So that's the part that I can't do, but you can. He can make himself sound like somebody else when he says it. So that adds a lot of flexibility, and especially in like anime and gaming, that's like almost required, because otherwise you have one voice and you can do one role and then you're done, right? No one wants to have 3 games where it's like this one person is the same person in all the games. You want to change it a little bit.
Yeah, and that reminds me, like, Elias Tofexis? He is the voice actor for Adam Jensen in the 2 Deus Ex games made by Eidos. And he mentioned that after the success of the first Deus Ex Human Revolution, he actually lost jobs because he sounded so similar to Adam Jensen. So that's a double-edged sword. Like, you can make a really huge mark, but then also cuts against you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the place I saw it most is Cyborg, because he voiced like Cyborg for Teen Titans, like great role. He really did well, but then he did like another role, and then the moment I heard that clip, I'm like, Cyborg. And everyone, like, it was on like TikTok, and everyone was like, oh my god, it's Cyborg, right? So then every time someone else hears it, it's like, that's Cyborg. And then I don't think too many different franchises want you to think of Cyborg from like Teen Titans when you hear this character. So it wants to be someone fresh, right? That's the same reason that like for a lot of these really high profile games or high profile like even TV shows, they want like fresh actors, right? For some of them, that they're like, I don't want A-list actors because I don't want someone to think of this person. I want them to think of this character. I want the person to like become the character rather than like the character becoming like Liam Neeson. Like if Liam Neeson acts in any role, he's coming to find you and he's coming to kill you. That's it. That's the only thing he can do. And he talks in that like one voice, and that's the only voice he ever talks in. So that's kind of his character now. But if you have like a new series and you want someone to think of the character separate from that, you can't use him, right? So that's I guess what's happening there. Let me see. If Vera streams, you'll be there so freaking fast.
Thank you.
Hey Em, how you doing? Oh, also hi Hotline. So Em, today we are. Oh yeah, Vera, your favorite emote.
Nice.
I'm showing the GG emote. Like if I hover over it, it just goes like boom. Let's see. Rave says it's a lot of math. Yep, it's signal decomposition, which if you do manually is like you basically have to take multivariable and split it into multiple like fewer variable components, which like in the huge like million-mile away kind of view from that, it's similar to the kind of math that you're doing for some of the other parts. But if anyone who's like a math major or a physics major comes along, don't tell them that I said that, because they will be so mad at you and mad at me. Anyone played Pokemon TCGP? I have not. I mean, I played Pokemon TCG at releases. So like they release a new pack. I've played at 2 of them, where you just like buy a bunch of, you enter the event, you buy a bunch of packs, and then you play with whatever cards you got there. And then let's see, not desperate for Pokemon TCGP friends, but if you want to add me, yeah. Like I haven't played the online version, but just like Pokemon TCG in general. Play ass voice acting, what?
So, just to clarify, Rave, you're saying bad voice acting, not voice acting out of your ass. Like, wait, that might be a Twitch violation. Let's not do that.
I was about to like...
I'm new to this whole actually being accountable to
Did you
Twitch.
just...
Almost. I caught myself. Because when you're joking around with friends and there's no camera recording, it's absolutely fine. But now that you have Twitch guidelines, I'm used to being on the other side of the screen, so
My dude,
I'm sorry.
you were this close from assuming the position for a cavity search.
I'm thinking like, no, like Ace Ventura, the first movie. Like, I like to ask you a question. That's what I was going for. Nothing else, so please don't ban my boy Octave. He had nothing to do with it. He is blameless. He had no idea.
Okay. Yeah, there's several things that are like not okay on Twitch. I think like stuff like that. I'm not sure if
Is probably
a great.
if it's
Actually,
a hot tub streamer, then it's fine.
If hot tub streams exist, that's probably not going to get me banned. But also, like, I don't want that, like, the community to be a hot tub stream community. Just not my thing. Oh, also, I think, like, actually showing feet is another thing that I think was not okay. Just because, like, it got associated with, like, OnlyFans content, or OnlyFans creators. That's why, like, we both have socks on, so that's awesome. And
Twitch is so silly.
Twitch is so silly.
Aren't you just precious?
Yeah. Brand new. Let me see. It's a brand new version for the phone. You get 2 free packs every day, and you don't have a gamma problem. Ah, yes. I bet you can buy new packs with money, huh? Yeah. Fake mustache over the butt. Oh my god. That is. Let's not go there, guys. Have you seen what's on? That's fair. I've seen things that are like...
Yes, with caveats. Because Twitch does have an issue with some people being unfairly treated, and others are able to do the same thing and get away scot-free. So it may be fine for certain streamers, particularly if they have a huge following and they bring in a lot of money, but smaller creators don't necessarily have that protection. Allegedly.
Yeah, you either need like...
All of this is alleged.
Yeah, either you need like a very large following so that your followers like raise a bunch of noise, or you need like a very large like following and like you need to like... Anyways. The Twitch mods will appreciate your large following. Your large followings, both of them.
Or
So-
maybe 3 if you count the back end.
That'd be 4.
Facts.
Anyways, guys, let me see. So, more Vera content. Oh my god, dude, they're already cheering for you.
Thank you, Mike. I see you and you are
He's a
appreciated.
personality, and that's why I'm like, this dude is like staying on my stream.
That's why I was
Donation
made
goal
mod
for
in
my
the first
hot
place.
donation for a hot tub stream. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's plenty of room
Wait.
for a little kiddie pool back here.
Actually, about that, there was a goal once.
You didn't realize it was a hot tub stream tonight, right now.
God, dude. I can't with you. Every 5 seconds, I'm like, the thing is, I'm this close to being like, okay, part of me feels like you might actually do it.
Oh, I don't have the abs for it. I have nothing to show off here, so
Okay.
don't worry. I will spare you chat as well, so I'm not subjecting anyone to that.
Okay. By the way, hot tub stream I think was one of the goals for one of my subathons before.
It
We did
was.
not reach the hot tub stream goal.
Sadly.
Yeah. So could have been a thing, but it was like, how much was it? It was
Some ridiculous amount because you were a coward.
ridiculous. Well,
And
it's
of course-
ridiculous for my following at the
Yeah.
time. I think like maximum was like 200, and 200 was like I'm gonna like commission a VTuber model and like VTube like for a few times, right? Somewhere below that, between like 120 and 200, I think was when I was like, okay, that's gonna be my like hot tub stream, and I had one of those. At the time, I think I had actually, I think at the time my channel was like more popular because I was streaming like. I was still doing like the games that a lot of people watched, but then afterwards I started doing like whatever, and then I think the people that watched me for the games started dropping off, and now it's just the people that are just like around to chat. So yeah, but with more Vera, maybe the chatting stream just becomes a regular thing. And if you're in Orange County, drop by. So in Vera's defense, he was covered. Yes. Yes.
Though
Don't-
it's only VTubers that have to have the hips covered. So flesh tubers are okay.
I see. Yeah, no, they won't care. I think in general, it's if someone reports you or a Twitch mod actually sees you. But yeah. You know the stream I was referencing? The Boom Jiggle streams were wild, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Not the
they
stream
were.
in particular, but it's I saw this reaction where someone was like, I'm gonna react to like different like the Twitch metas and like all the people in the current Twitch meta. So he was like straight up reacting to like this one person who was like lying down. Like it was I forget
We'll
who it
have
was,
to
but
pull it
basically
up.
it was like it was a just a video of her bed, but with her like face part cut off, right? And then it was just like mic here, and she's like basically like licking the microphone, lying down with like obviously like very very large followings, 2 of them, right? And 2 more in the rear. So it was yeah, my dude was just like, oh my god. So that was that was his reaction there. Personalities, yep. Yes. She had great personalities. We do have ad break in a minute. I don't know how we want to deal with ad breaks nowadays with these, but I can't snooze them forever. In order to get rid of pre-rolls, I'm trying out mid-rolls. I don't know how well they work. So I guess I'll evaluate in a bit. So if anyone here does not have a sub, please raise your hand and I will know to pause stream. But actually, wait, no, I can see, right? Because it'll give the badge. Yeah, never mind. Okay, so we will we'll talk about like whatever topics, and we'll come back to major topics at the end of the 3 minutes. Or Mike is gonna get rid of that problem.
When
Thank
the world
you.
needed him most, he returned.
Thank you. Also Aqua, but okay, but like we'll go for like just basic topics for now. I kind of okay. Forget I said anything. All right, guys. So I guess everyone has a sub now. All right, I guess we'll just keep chatting then. Let's see.
Yeah, chat, just remember, Octave absolutely hates it when you gift sub to random people by the 10s or 20s. It really grinds his gears, so please don't do that. It'll make him mad.
I think I do want to make one thing like completely clear, right? Like I appreciate support in the channel, and like getting rid of subs with like these getting rid of ads with subs is okay. For a second I was scared that was like a multi-gift, and I was like, I swear to God. But but okay. Thank you, Mike, for the 3 gifted to get rid of the ads. I think like here's the deal. I can't get rid of ads. I've tried to minimize ads as best as I can, but I cannot get rid of them because I signed the affiliate agreement. So unless I like message Twitch and be like, dude, like I don't want to be part of this affiliate agreement, I can't turn off ads. And if I turn that off, there's a lot of other things that I lose, like emotes gone, for example. So I'm like, I'm gonna keep the affiliate agreement, but like I can't turn off ads. So things like turning off ads I think is really good. If you do like some people do like donos with like things that they want me to do with it, so that like I'm doing something on stream and it's like, oh, I'm gonna like dono something for you to do something with that, right, as content. Those are things that I'm like, okay, I think these are great avenues for engagement. But I do want to make something clear is that while I really appreciate that, guys, like if it's just to support me, I would like greatly appreciate if it's like, okay, I'm gonna just show up all the time, and like every now and then I'll tell a friend and bring a friend over to watch, right? That's basically it. I want to chat with people. That's why I started streaming. So having people to chat with, having people who like I chat with for so long that like they're here, because founders badge guy. So yeah, like
I backtraced his IP and then found out where he lived, and I just showed up and never left. So it's just easier to be friends with me rather than calling the cops every time. So
originally what was happening was he backtraced my IP to the neighborhood, so I would put a black bag over his head and like walk him over to my place to be like, okay, now like we're gonna hang out, but now you don't know where I am. Yeah.
Bag wasn't completely opaque. It was a little see-through, so I could eventually figure things out on my own.
Oh, damn. I've been leaked.
But I have journeyed to where none before me have ever gone, and I have returned to make sure that none will follow.
Oh, damn. So he's, I think you're the second person, actually, for me to just, like, bring on stream. I think.
Who was the first?
I don't remember.
Who was more important than me? Who do you value?
No, hold on. I'm trying to think. I don't remember who was... What the heck? Like, I have a brain fart right now. I can't remember. I know there was somebody that was like, hey, here's, like, stream and this is something, but I forget who it was. Oh my god.
Yeah, you think I remember too, since I've been here.
This guy has been on my... Okay. So he would always like say hi, but I think for a while he was just like lurking, right? And at some point I was like, man, I haven't seen Vera for a while, and then he was just like, oh no, I'm here, right? And then he started saying hi again, and then one day I'm like, dude, you're like always here. And then I asked him about his channel points, and he's like, oh yeah, no, I got like 650,000 channel points. And then at that point I was like terrified, and I am so glad that I have a limit on like everything in terms of redeems, because if he were to redeem hydrations,
yeah,
hydrations cost
absolutely.
100. He has 650,000. So that's enough to kill like multiple elephants with water. So yeah.
Oh, it's just what's a little water poisoning between friends?
What's a bit of water? Okay. Anyways, let me see. Oh, I gotta catch up on chat again. Okay. This is before you, yes. This is before. Keep me a tally for. You sent a video of you getting dunk tanked? I did see. Yes, that was good. I enjoyed that. I was sharing that with like the four of us, basically also Tadashi and Lena. You love good follows when they're visible, yes. Set up hot tub when the ad breaks. I see. I hate sub bombs. Oh Jesus, dude, Mike is actually goated though. Let me see. Like actually, for a period of time when I was doing like just Honkai content, basically, Mike was like hard carrying stream. Because I think that was actually when I like a lot of people who watched me for the games just like stopped watching. For games like that where it's like, oh, nobody really watches it for the games, they watch it for the polls, right? So if I'm just like farming dailies, if I'm like doing like campaign missions, they're like, I don't really care, I just want you to poll, and I don't poll. But he was like, dude, like, have you seen this, have you seen that, oh, this new character is so cool, and then like we're diving into builds and stuff. So he was hard carrying stream. So let me see though.
Yeah, I have
After a way of
since
life, yeah.
lapsed in my gacha gaming nerdery.
And then let me see.
Oh yeah,
No question my ways, yeah.
I
Oh,
forgot
who
to
to
bring this
eliminate?
up earlier, but Arcane Season 2 starts Saturday. And this man has not yet watched Season 1. So, I forgot to bring this up in front of Lena so we can't bully him together in order to make him watch Arcane. Just
Yeah, about that,
one
guys.
episode, just to start, because that's the gateway drug. Once you get a taste of it, you're just gonna want more.
Yes, Arcane starts on Saturday, but I was gonna make an announcement today. I'm gonna be out for 3 more streams next week. Gonna be out of town, so I will be out of town for next, like the upcoming, right? So like not this one, but the following Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. I will be out of town, and I'll be back this Sunday after. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing. So I won't be able to participate in any kind of the Arcane streams because I know that Riot actually like created a category for Arcane just so you can stream it for people. They're like, we don't care that you're streaming these things. These are like open for everybody, which I really appreciate about them. And when actually they had a recruiter reach out and trying to hire me for one of their esports departments, but I was just like, I know about like those things, but like not that interested at the time. Also, it was like completely on site because you need to work with machines that are like on site. So I just figured, nah, not my cup of tea. Anyways, let me see. I need to do a hydration. So in a sec. Let me see. Let me catch up on chat and I will do it. Watch party, yeah. You fell off when I switched to gacha because you had nothing to contribute. Yeah, a lot of people did, and that's the thing. Like, I did lose a bunch of people for in that and some other games where it's like, okay, this is a very niche game. Not many people watch me for it. But I think like at the same time, I still have like I have 8 viewers right now. Plenty of conversation. I can barely keep up, right? Also partly your fault, but yeah, I think like overall, I don't really have any issue. Oh my god. They already got a drown. They already got 5.
Well, what's one more swig?
Oh, don't do. Please don't do it. 2 in a row is so much water.
Hey,
I'm
if
not
you get a
watching
second drown, I will also do it as well.
Oh, he's redeeming him. Guys, let's get a second drown in.
It's been a long time since I've witnessed this man drown,
So
and
just pay
I'm dying
attention
of thirst over here.
Okay. A watch party. We can't do a watch party, but it'll be after I get back. Right? And then we can do a watch party for Arcane seasons 1 and 2. We could do well, the way I usually watch those is I marathon. I don't usually watch I don't watch like content like that where it's like only in stream. But maybe I will. Maybe I will. We could. So... Oh, Mike, thanks for the lurk. You gotta go eat. Alright, have fun. Have good food. I'll see you when you get back. Hopefully. I think I will do a watch party then when I get back. Either I'll do a marathon watch party on my Discord and I'll announce it in the Discord. So be sure to join the Discord if you're interested in a watch party for Arcane. Alternatively, I might do it on stream, but I will announce it in the Discord regardless. Right? That's where all my announcements are. So if you see like keep track of the announcements page, that's when I will, that's where I will announce it. Let me see. Also, hey Lena, welcome in. All right, I'm going to refill water. So I'll be right back. Got my seat, my guy. I know you're in my seat.
Well, I mean, I'm just keeping your seat warm for you because it gets a little cold down here.
Okay, this is the first hydration, the first drown. So a standard hydration redeem is going to be a sip of water, like this. This is a demonstration, not a redeem. Right? Maybe a little more than that, actually. I'm trying to save it for the drown. But the drown is going to be this.
Glug glug, motherfucker.
So if we had two of those in a row, that would have been so much water. So that's why I'm like, please don't give me those two of those in a row because that actually like hurts. Yeah, this is a pretty tall glass. So we got two more single. By the way, do you need water? I can just get you water, by the way.
I'm fine.
Okay. So actually, we'll wait for a second to see if it becomes a drown. If anyone has more. Let's see though. Chat is super small. Yeah, it is actually really small. Like the lines, it's imagine 12 point. This is arm's distance from chat, right? For me. So if I'm seated here, I'm about arm's distance. Now, this is 12 point font, 10 or 12 point font. Actually, that might be 10 point font. It's 10 point font on my screen over there, right? And I'm looking at like this, but normally when I sit like this. So it's even further than arm's length, right? So for a reference, I'm 5'11", he's 6 foot, and
5'12", but who's counting?
My guy, I love your one-liners. So yeah, basically that's I guess now you guys know my setup. I prefer having more information, so I lay everything out in a way that gives me maximum information at any given time. And I could just look over and be like, okay, that's what I need. And that's the way I usually code. If I'm like writing code, I just have everything filled up everywhere so that I can I keep track of like my main screen is gonna be, it's an ultra wide. I have like code throughout, so there's a lot of lines. I split it into two parts, so file 1, file 2, like folders over here, and then like over on this side we've got like a terminal running. For those of you that are software engineers, everything makes sense. If you're not, nothing makes sense. I got terminal over here. I got like some other window for if we have like some executions for like SQL commands, I have it running here. If I don't do that, this is for Teams chat. And then over here, I've got my web page. So if I'm trying to reference some kind of online thing, right? Let's see. Hold on, BRB. Mr. Worldwide needs a call. Alrighty, Lena. Well, I will see you when you get back. Very slow, magical experience, Jesus. I need 8 cups a day. 8 cups of a liquid a day. But if you see how much, like on average, how many pieces of fruit I eat, I'm getting like decent amount of liquid. Probably less than I realistically should, but I've been better about that, right? Because one of the things that kept me from hydrating properly, like, was just like not having water right next to me all the time. And sometimes I'm like, okay, well, I'm like out of water. I'll get it in a sec, and then it's like been like 2-3 hours, and I'm like, okay, I'm like actually pretty thirsty, and I just realized for 2-3 hours I haven't been drinking any water. So now I just refill straight from the faucet, and it's just water, right? And the reason I do that is because it actually does help with my hydration. So even if it's like, some people are like, oh, you should filter that. Yeah, but if I filter that, I have to go downstairs to go to the fridge, and even though the water quality might be like marginally better, which not necessarily, in California, the